Men of the world who are in relationships with women. Today, we are talking about how to support your partner throughout their period. When they start the actual period and they're in pain and life is just harder for them during that time. How can we be supportive? How can we help? How can we understand how they're feeling and offer our support as their male partner in relationship? The first thing to realize is that we do not understand what it truly feels like to experience a menstrual cycle. We don't know what it feels like to shed our uterine lining because we don't have a uterus, obviously. We don't know what it feels like to have those cramps and experience that pain. And we don't know how intense that is. We can only take their word for it and do our best to help and understand based on what we know and what we are capable of. And as the man, that because we do not experience this, we have the ability to be their second half during this period of their cycle where they are not their best selves. They are in pain, hurting. We have the ability to be the energy in the relationship to get things done, help them feel better, help comfort them. We have that ability. We are that second half that does not experience that. So we need to realize that we can utilize our non-periodness, the fact that we are men, we do not experience periods, to help them when they are going through that period of their cycle. I think one of the most important things that we can do as men in relationships is know when different phases of your partner's cycle is going to occur. And the best way you can do that is to track your partner's period with an app, with a calendar. You can do it manually if you're worried about privacy concerns, or you can use an app like DuoSync, which is specifically made for men to track their partner's cycle, get notifications, and all of the data lives on your phone. None of it is sent anywhere. So all of this personal information is totally secure on the device and allows you to track when your partner, when your girlfriend, when your wife is going into PMS. If she experiences bad PMS and is going to be really moody for a few days, it's good to get those notifications. When she is going into her period, when she's actually going to experience the bleeding and the cramps, you'll get notifications before that, and you'll know how to prepare for that. You'll know that it's coming, and that'll just help you be more prepared in general. And same for ovulation, for the good parts of the cycle, when she has the most energy, when she has the highest libido. An app like DuoSync or calendar tracking, if you're doing it manually, will allow you to prepare for, maybe planning a higher energy date and planning some more intimate activities in the bedroom or something like that. So knowing when different parts of your partner's cycle are going to occur is going to be really helpful for actually planning and acting how you're going to act in your relationship, deciding how you're going to show up that week. In this period, when they're actually bleeding on that first few days of the cycle, they're going to be physically in a lot of pain because their uterus is contracting and trying to push out that uterine lining that was not used for pregnancy. So what we can do in that specific phase of the cycle is we can focus on comfort, helping take away any physical burdens like chores, cooking meals. We can take over that for a few days. That's a really good one to help support your partner when they're in a lot of pain. Take away any physical tasks that they need to do. The second thing is emotional support. So being extra comforting and sensitive emotionally with your partner, trying to be extra sweet, giving them kisses, making sure that they know that they're loved on these days, because they're not going to be feeling good physically, but also mentally they're also going to be feeling pretty sensitive during this period as well. During this phase of her cycle, we are going to be servants, and we have to kind of adopt a humble attitude and take on that role of comfort, support, and servitude to our partner when they are experiencing a lot of pain. Especially if your partner is somebody who experiences intense pain, like if they have PCOS. Some women experience pretty debilitating pain where they, it's hard for them to do much in that much pain. And that's what I would say, adopt a humble attitude, start tracking your cycle so you know when these are going to occur and you can plan for it. And, just support her in the best way that you know how, and that how you think she would appreciate support when experiencing pain. You should download the DuoSync app. It's on Android and Apple devices. You can download this for free on the App Store and start tracking your partner's cycle today.